But then we're like, what the hell? So I sit on top of the tank, the toilet tank, so that, if anyone looks underneath the stall, they're only seeing two legs and not four. But when I look up, the guy looks at me and like he looks behind me and indicates with his chin, right? Like, look there. And when I look around, behind us are louvers. And the louvers are kind of like pointing down so that people on the outside in the courtyard, all they have to just look up and they could see us clearly in the bathroom. And it hadn't occurred to us because the lights in the bathroom were bright, not as bright as the ones outside. So for us, we can't see outside, but for the people outside, they can see in clearly. So I was like, oh my God, what does this mean? We're gonna die. Anyway, he was really kind enough to be like, okay, so you can go first. And we waited until the coast was clear and he opened the door, cracked open the door, and I ran out. And I think I took my time going down the steps to not draw attention to myself. And there was a crowd of people, and I remember I went straight to the bar. I saw well, not an acquaintance, a guy named Ricky Stout, who was a huge like influence in my life because he was maybe one of the only out guys that I knew at the time, and he was also gorgeous. Uh, and he was also one of these guys who, if you look at him sideways, he would abuse you, as in he would cuss you, right? He didn't take shit from anybody. And so I told him the story as I was there. And I remember him saying, well, let him try a thing. Let him try a thing. Just let me know what's going on, right? And I remember feeling really safe because I knew that he was on my side. There were people like telling each other this story, and one of them was really angry, and but I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying, but there was a lot of cursing, and I could see that people were looking for these people. Some people went up the steps, went into the bathroom, and all this time I'm thinking, oh my word, man, like. But what's interesting about this is even as I tell it, there's a thrill in discovery as well. I think homophobia creates this situation in which you could be exposed. But even in that, the potential for exposure, I found a thrill. There was something about getting away with it. It was like dangerous liaisons. You're playing this game and you survive if you're a good player, right? So, because I think we were both masculine presenting, people couldn't identify us. And basically, we got away with it. I ended up leaving with this guy. We went back to his place to fool around some more, to do some more side stuff. And I remember that as we were leaving, the guard yelled out, "This ain't that kind of club." That's what he yelled out. And we laughed. But I thought to myself, what kind of club is it then? I mean, is it the kind of club that doesn't allow gay men in? Because how are you going to achieve that? Are you going to ask for people's gay IDs? So you'd like to think it's not that kind of club, but on certain nights, like this Thursday night, there was a pretty substantial gay presence. And I mean, we knew each other. There'd be like a group of us in a particular area. And so, yeah, that's one of many stories of how I got my thrills and why now I'm trying to settle into the idea of what's good for me, and I guess lowering my base for the dopamine rush so that it's a more natural high. I guess these things take time. Anyway, that's the story that I wanted to tell you. And we will talk again soon. I appreciate your support and all the love I've been getting in the comment section. Until next time.